So this is round 2, Saunamen versus Godar. This is the 3rd place round for the NSL Invitational. We have seen Godar take the first round as Alien, now switching sides. Saunamen starting in shipping as Alien, and Godar as Marines in server.
Oh yeah, and Godar starting with the trademark 3-man pressure group. You can see a Valkyrie, Mandas, and Icefall going to hub, where only 2 skulls are waiting for them, probably trying to make their way to South Tunnels and Observation.
So yeah, first contact really here in hub. 3-man push. Godar is very effective with their 3-man push. It's kind of their signature move. And they put a lot of pressure early on. And look at them just not wasting any time, going straight down through South Tunnels.
Yeah, it's really difficult to fight this kind of push. That's really... You have to figure out what to do. Either defend and pull all aliens, that's exactly what they're doing right now, or go for any kind of counter rushes. But even so, if you pull all the aliens, they're also really good in positioning themselves and drawing out the combat for a long time, so you're basically wasting much precious time where you're not biting RTs or going on the cappers.
Yeah, these aliens just can't seem to get a good footholding. No one's going around a counter, but here we go. Finally, WE is coming in from behind. But you got Mindas watching the flank the whole time. That's a great move. 3-man pressure team for the win in Godar's situation early on. Whoa! Gorge Tunnels!
Oh, here we see it. While the aliens are all swarming over those Marines in observation. Oh my god, 4 Marines, and they all go down. Really nice ambush. But oh no, they're still alive.
Yeah, no, that was a great job by the Marines. Still, they kept the pressure up. Observatory, or see, I do that all the time. Observation goes up. No logistics yet. They stopped them. They got enough of their own res. Aliens are going to start working on their res. I mean, this is a pretty good move, but the use of Gorge Tunnels has changed in this recent patch. It's only 10 res to research it, 5 res to drop each side. So the starting Gorge could theoretically drop tunnels right away.
Yeah, it's a much more viable move right now. It's easy to get it, and I think one possible use could be elevator transfer to get up an early hive to use the Gorge Tunnel. But what is kind of puzzling me is that they are skipping the crack hive. Or they're going for shift hive? No, crack. Okay, a lot of misclicks going on there, I guess.
Oh, yeah, Saunamen's going to be having a review of this one later about misclicking. South Tunnels, we've got Icefeld and Mindas making their way, popping a couple cysts. That's 1 T-res every time. So that's pretty nice. Just pressure. You got way too many skulks up north right now.
Oh, they're going for the base. This is a base rush. Look at that. We have 3 skulks moving in. Raylo V and Marco from behind going instantly for the power node. There's all Marines out of position. No ops to peek. The commander has to log out. Jai will try his best. Oh goodness, they could lose the game right here.
Well,
it's up to Morg.
They actually are in a really good position right now. That one skulk putting the pressure, the other one biting the... Oh, the power node is at 6%! But they don't have enough skulks alive, even though it's at 6%. They're not going to be able to finish it off. Forces them to buy welders. Forces them to probably buy their obs early. They're still sitting on 4 extractors. So, you know, there's kind of a loss for the aliens in the long run.
Yeah. That was so close. Actually, Valkyrie's double pistol kill was, I think, saving them the day there. So really amazing defense. I really thought they would lose the power node right there. So, but also Saunamen didn't really capitalize this moment. They didn't drop logistics or elevator. The Marines did take a lot of time to come back into this game after defense also need to weld the power node, as they said. So logistics dropped a little bit late just right now.
I tend to think that we've seen this before from Saunamen. When they were playing in the semis, that they took forever to cap logistics, and it wasn't exposed. Like, there was no pressure there at all, and it just was very odd in the timing that it took them to do anything over there. And I think that's going to come back and bite them again. Res flow is so important for the first 10 minutes for aliens that you can't afford to delay dropping a harvester at all.
Also note the carapace show just started at the 4.5 minute mark. We're just considerably late in the game, especially with the Gorge Tunnel research at the start, which I think is also misclicked there. Gorge Tunnels are pretty viable to use, but not at the very first upgrade. You want carapace first and then the Gorge Tunnels. So yeah, got delayed by everything here.
Two-man team, Icefeld and Volk making their way to observation. See how I have to slow myself down now every time I talk about it this way. There are Hydras and Clogs here, so that's a good pressure point. But look at this, a 4-skulk push by Saunamen. Pushing them back. You know, the Marines still sitting on 5 extractors, though.
Yeah, I love this move by Godar. As soon as they notice there are 3-4 skulks are ready for an ambush, they pull back in elevator, get in a better position, making really uncomfortable for the skulks to engage there. We see them actually moving up, they're using the gorge, the commander as them, hitting some spits while the aliens are moving in, and they're taking about both Marines. Really nice engagement there, while on the other side of the map they're about to lose logistics towards Mendas.
Luckily, though, you know, there's a lot of well-placed drifters. I mean, the whole southern corridor is covered in drifters. So they knew Mindasp was coming, but just sitting the 1 skulk against a good player like Mindasp, he was able to protect himself well there. And he will get this Harvester down, I think.
Oh yeah, just in time. If he uses the pistol, 5%? No, 8? Ah. But there's another Marine, Duddy. He can take the job.
It looks like he might take down WE with him.
Oh, he does. Wow.
Command station taking damage.
Oh, we see the gorge tunnel elevator.
Again. And it looks like they mined up that power node this time, so it saved them and protect them. And you're right, there is a gorge tunnel.
So definitely preparing for this hive drop in elevator, while the Marines keeping them busy in logistics. Now we have a lurk on the field, and Nate is coming in here, closing to those Marines, but Duty and Al-Qaeda are really sharpshooters, and lots of medpacks around, but the alien Saunamen clear out logistics even without a loss.
Yeah, but look, you got Volk and Mindas moving into elevator transfer, starting to put pressure on these Sis. They don't know that that gorge tunnel's there. Look how quickly those Skulks and Lurk were able to move to elevator because of that gorge tunnel.
Yeah, it's really helping a lot to defend both sides of the map, because time is everything, time is key, and now they're also going on the rest biting. It killed so far only 3 extractors. Saunamen a little bit behind on rest biting, but on the other hand, they have more active harvesters, I think, than Saunamen had Godar had last game, sorry.
Phase tech is being researched, level 1 weapons being researched. You already have armor and shotguns out. If they can get this Lurk down early, though, that could help them a lot. The Lurk really seems to be buffing up this squadron of death moving out.
Station under attack.
Logistics going down just again. Duty Al-Qaeda constantly pressure on the west side of the map, even skipping repair room, while Sauna's trying the best to, well, capitalize on the rest biting and platform warehouse and defending elevator.
So they're going to go straight for the shell, even though that they can see the gorge tunnel is there. But knowing that the gorge tunnel is there is effective for them as well. Commander out of the chair, Raylo is bouncing around, trying to do what he can. They can't seem to be getting any shots on him. And the Marine actually, it looked like he fell into the gorge tunnel, did he?
Yeah, it looked like, but he didn't get swallowed. Well, mission success. They took down the carapace shell, really hurting the aliens there. Nice job by Godar. Really amazing pressure play.
Yeah, it's a big res sink right there because they had just dropped the hive. And to lose the carapace shell, it's going to be a little while before it comes back up. Looks like phase gate going up in repair room. So it looks like they've chosen to put the pressure on shipping rather than elevator.
Yeah,
which is a good move right now.
Well, you can choose between both. If you want to phase gate and hub and put pressure towards elevator and new hive, but what you see most of the time, of course, there's cracks behind the hive, and shipping they are not. So putting a phase gate logistics so close to that can also really surprise the aliens, and also it's cutting down the west side of the map, so it's not a bad move, for sure.
Marines have got to be careful not to lose this res, though. They just... Looks like we got one guy coming back. Volk is making his way up to ore. He could probably stop Marco.
Do you see a shell somewhere? I think someone didn't green drop it. I'm wondering, because the commander is healing up the hive and no one else jumped in and dropped it somewhere.
Yeah, 47 res in. I don't think he's dropped the shell.
I hope that doesn't really hurt them too much because they need carapace for sure for those engagements, especially with weapon 1, armor 1 already up here for Godar, keeping up the constant pressure, sitting on 6 extractors for the moment, which is quite a good position for Jaival.
Yeah, Godar needs to make a decision as to what they're going to do here, though. Weapons 2 has been started. Pressure and repair. 1 skulk down. Ball coming around with that shotgun. Can he get the final shot? Goes through the phase gate, which actually probably saved him. And he'll probably come right back through. And WE goes down before he can get out of that room. Yeah, second hive's done. Sorry about that. Go ahead.
No problem. Godar's definitely taking a slower approach here on the game, just playing the eco game, not committing to a hive push too far, trying to keep up the pressure on logistics constantly throughout the game, trying to keep the alien harvesters down to 3 while they have 6 themselves and carrying themselves to the high attack, which you can see advanced armory is already on the way.
And just dropping logistics, 2 Marines walk in with shotguns, pow, it's gone. Now they're going to put pressure on Alien Start again. Shipping, you've got Sola and Marco in here, but these guys are good shots with that shotgun, so I'm interested to see what's going to happen here.
Yeah, they just need to stay outside, they don't need to commit Icefield and walk, they can just keep the aliens busy there. There's still no shell to kill, the only thing they can hit there, which is valuable, is the harvester, which they're actually going for right now.
Which is a smart move. I mean, they just need to do whatever pressure they can. And stopping the res flow, they're so close to fades. Stopping the res flow now is good. I am a little disappointed, though, in Godar to not put more pressure on one of these hives, because that's going to lose them, you know, a lot of momentum once those fades come out. Repair room is under attack. Phase gate down to 28%, but they do have welders, so they're going to get that right back up.
Oh well, Godar's playing this carefully thought out. They're planning to get jetpacks the moment fades are coming in, so they will have the advantage on those fights, and probably trying to take down the fly forms first and then go for the hives. So having a more safe approach on the game, just by playing the eco game first and then go for the killer move.
Well, we got the first fade out on the field. Sola is fading it up through hub now in north tunnels, and the aliens are starting to pressure mezzanine again as well.
So also we do have silence upgraded for the aliens, no celerity, which can make a difference later on in case this game goes on late game and we have honors. Silence is not a good upgrade for honors. It is though for fates. You can debate about that, and I think many like the silence upgrade also.
Blind, I don't mean to cut you off, but there's a Gorge running into Marine Star right now with Biobomb!
Oh! Nice catch there, going for the ops, hitting the power at the same time. Oh, nice nano shield there.
Yeah, he's going to go down, but putting pressure, bringing that whole team back. And I would have loved to see these guys turn repair into a meat gate. But it looks like they actually decided to not attack that. They went for mezzanine.
So, we still have the same setup here by Godar, while Armor 2 is on the way. I think, is there a Proto Lab? I didn't see one yet. Oh no, it's just getting built, so they will tag for jetpacks fairly soon.
Yeah, the jetpacks will probably come out pretty quick. Armor 2 on its way, level 2 weapons already done. And again, though, I sit here and I'm just trying to figure out what Godar's plan is.
Well, hold mezzanine, hold repair room, try put up pressure logistics, and don't lose all processing warehouse and platform until jetpacks are up. This is, I think, basically the plan they're trying to achieve here. But Saunamen is playing really nicely, working on warehouse, all processing is going down. I think they did read their enemy right now. They know what's up, they're high-teching, so going for those RGs is really important for them, because obviously Godar is not pushing for any of those hives.
I have a thought here. I might be crazy.
Shoot.
I'm just going to say it right now. Do you see how much P-Res each of these Marines have?
Oh. But jetpacks are on the way.
Right. I'm just saying.
Yeah. Good point. Actually,
I'm not gonna actually say it because I want to see it. But if they do it, I'm not gonna be surprised.
That would be epic. And yeah, completely. With 5 players over 50, you guys, you know what it means? Actually, I didn't see that. Really good
Yeah,
point.
but you can't say it because we don't want to jinx it. I want to see it.
Okay, I'm not saying anything. I'm silent. I'm silent. We will watch.
Yeah, because at the moment there's just a lot of back and forth. I do think that they're waiting on these jetpacks to try to give them a little more momentum against the fades. They're holding their res okay. You know, they've got really the upgrades they need and enough flow coming in that they're in a decent position. There is pressure up in server. Another move by Easium to come in and biobomb. Very effective.
Oh, while Repair Room getting grinded by 3 Fates. Nice move by Saunamen. Actually, Commander just distracting all the Marines with the Gorge. And now 4 Fates on that base gate. Looks like Godar is losing position on the west side of the map. Really amazing move. So they can
Command
come on top
station
here.
under attack.
So they've got to get their jetpacks now, and I think that's why nobody came through is because they were buying their jetpacks. But yeah, that's going to be a tough place to lose.
And lots of life bombs around. I think this will come down now, how effective those jetpacks will be. I mean, Godar was completely banking upon not putting pressure, just getting those jetpacks, and now they have to prove that this strategy actually works out for them.
Well, and Saunamen leaving the command station alone, I hope they realize that it doesn't require power for the command station to be active. I mean, they just completely left it after they took the power out. I think that was a mistake.
Oh, big engagement with Repair Room. All Fates coming in, swarming the jetpackers, nano shields in there, lost tons of med packs, and just 2 jetpackers left. Duty and Icelot trying the best. And wow, nice job, Saunamen cleaning that out, killing all the jetpackers. While we have another one going for elevators. So, oh, I'm not sure if that was a good move.
Infestation making its way up into server. Saunamen really trying to put the pressure on Godar right now.
Command station
Yeah,
taking
they've really
damage.
laid pressure on those harvesters. I mean, right now they needed, I think, 4 Marines in Repair Room to get this phase get really up. They lost tons of equipment in there. They just lost this DC. No more jetpacks can be bought right now. And I think if Saunamen can prevent from the Marines retaking Repair Room, they can take it.
Marco was so close to dying there. They've got to get one of these fades down. I mean, they're in such a tough spot, not having taken down a single fade. Marco was down to 5%, and they couldn't get the last shot in on him. They're taking repair back, phase gates up, but you got infestation all over the place now. This is not a good position for the Marines to be in. And I think this is because they didn't apply very much pressure once they got those phase gates up. Never really pressuring elevator, never really pressuring the hive in shipping, but going after the shell. I mean, not that the shell attack wasn't effective, but that was really the most pressure they put down there.
Yep, they only focused on logistics and let the aliens have 3 harvesters constantly throughout the game, and that's what I get for it. 4 phase right now, keeping the Marines way too busy there. And yeah, this game can still go either sides. Right now we still don't have a second CC, no jetpacks available. Ammo 3 is on the way, this will help a lot against the Fates, but look at the timing. I mean, anywhere in the time we see Nate on 46 resources, there's no reason right now to go for a life form with PRS. They could just bank those resources and wait for an on-house. While keeping up the play towards the Marines, keep taking out all those RTs, and hopefully take down the phase gate yet again, because this hurts the Marines the most.
Yeah, lots of pressure in mezzanine. I mean, just the way I'm looking at it, the aliens have all the momentum right now. The Marines have got to gain focus again. They've got to move out as an entire team. They may lose a little bit of res, but, you know, they need to be able to take down these fades together. They need to be able to take, you know, an approach where they can get them trapped and get 1 or 2 down. And this is just a bad position to be in right now. And the phase gate and shipping is taking damage again.
Yeah, I think they need to put up a Robo Factory, maybe in Mesa, put up some pressure towards Elevator, and with 4 or 5 jetpackers and support, trying to take down the Hive. I mean, we've seen it yesterday, how they can actually do that, and it worked out for them. So maybe they're just following the exact same plan, but we don't see a Robo Factory yet in Mesa. Because they can't afford it. All Repair Room.
Man. I mean, just 3 fades on a phase gate. This thing is going to go down, and there's no way to go through it. Mezzanine's getting pressure at the same time. Yeah, I mean, I don't think Godar's going to be able to come back from this.
No, this is an uphill battle right now for them. They still have tons of upgrades, but they lost the jetpacks. They just have weapon 2, armor 3 right now. Just facing, I mean, look at the resources T-Rays they have. If they lose the fade, they can just drop another fade egg. Or even more. That's no big deal. They also dropped the hive repair room now. And forcing the Marines to go there. They could either defend it or go for a counter rush.
I mean, it's a good play by the Marines. They can feel good about coming in if they can take it down right away. But look at this. Full-on assault to server, going for that power. They're going to beacon him back. They're going to kill the hive and beacon in time. So that's got to be a good motivating factor for this Marine team. They got to feel good about that.
Oh, the phase gate is still not up in repair. They can just redrop the hive and this time go for a faster counter push. I mean, they went for this nice idea.
Did you see a hallucination?
Yes, the hallucinations. Oh, they're playing with their food, man. The fake honors. Do we get a fake scream for the fake honors?
No.
Oh.
Not real.
Oh man. Yeah, basically what you see right now is Saunamen completely dominating the map. And, well, Godar completely fell back behind. Oh, we lost the fade.
Finally lose a fade.
But yeah, it doesn't matter. Look at the rest, 59.
Yeah. They've got enough to drop another egg if they want to. The question is, will they? So yeah, so they just dropped a fade egg. Solo will be back in just a little bit. Yeah, they got to find a way, if they hope to keep this game going, to bring the pressure in.
One thing is for sure, they're not giving up fast. They keep playing. One shotgunner here, repair room trying his best, but already a fade, 2 fades and a lurk in here. Icefeld alone. There's nothing you can win. But you have to hand it out to the teams, how hard they're trying, how hard they're fighting. They've seen enough of turnarounds. They can actually pull out like killing 3-4 fades in a moment and instantly win a game. And they're really hoping they can accomplish that. That's why they keep playing, going repair room. They need this tech point. But Saunamen is doing an amazing job just repelling every single approach there. But did you notice the turrets in mezzanine?
Yeah, I mean, you know, I've seen turret play from some of the competitive teams just to help a little bit when you're losing to the fades a lot, because any extra armor you can take off the fades while you're in combat is good. And again, they've got the res to spend. I mean, they're not really spending on anything else. They don't need to. Level 2 weapons is up. I mean, they should go for level 3. They've got enough to do that right now.
Good point, I got 46 results.
Oh, another fade down! It's down.
That's what they need. That's what they need to come back. They can still, if they can keep killing several life forms and get repair room back. This is not over yet. And we see an Arc Factory is on the way. I'm just trying to find it.
I think it's at Marine Start, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, it's server room. And again, they're going for repair room, trying to get the space get up. This time 4 Marines, not just 2. Oh, counter rush mezzanine. On the server, the aliens are trying to figure out where to rush actually. They're running into the turrets and the turrets are scaring them off. Wow!
You know, between the turrets and the max though, this does give Marines a really comfortable position to be in.
Yeah, it bought them enough time to get a face get up in repair room and they just secured this tech point yet again. So guys, this game is not over yet. Not completely. Although Saunamen has a lead. Sorry. Yeah,
the Arc Robo is complete. They got res to start the Arcs. You've got Marco's hurting pretty bad already. I mean, look at that, Marco goes down. That's a loss of yet another fade. They're spending so much team res on fade eggs. I mean, if they can get an Arc push to be effective at Elevator, I will just crack up if the Marines totally come back in this game.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's right. But look at that. We have. I would crack out myself. I would scream the first time myself if they would manage to do that. But we have Nate going on us right now, and Marco is refading as I said, and they're just using all the T-Rays with an Onos on the way.
Yeah, but an Onos is still a vulnerable, you know, life form against a team that's playing together, which is what they're doing.
Still, we don't have jetpacks yet. They need to get this tech point get up. They need the second CC. And until jetpacks are back in the field, this Onos can do a great amount of damage, especially if accompanied by the whole team.
They're working on their timing here, trying to put pressure up in the north, just giving these Marines more and more free time, essentially. How many arcs do we have? None. He hasn't even built a single arc.
You know, trying to get the RT back in the repair room. Platform goes down. The Fates are whipping the Marines away. And yeah, Andy is up. No, Nate.
He's just crawling his way from logistics into repair right now. And there we go, folks. The Onos is going to roar in and just annihilate anything in his path.
Oh man, 4 Fates and an Onos you clearly do not want to face through that gate. And it just lost repair again. I think, yeah, I mean, they should call it.
Just not playing together. You know, I mean, they go out in a 3-man squad or whatever, but they're not. Doesn't seem to be very effective planning late game. And I think it was, you know, around that 8-minute mark was where they had a really good security with the phase gates, but didn't really do much else to put any pressure on. Now the hallucination, Onos coming out to distract.
I think Marco has lost his 4th Fate in there. But it doesn't matter really much, and the next push got repelled easily. But yeah, you're right, they completely lost the momentum, gave up on their momentum in the match. They had a really good position in there. They got Saunamen down to 3 RTs, they had 6 RTs, and they stopped pressuring. They just went logistics, and that's it. And they just basically waited for the Fates, and here we see it. Admitting defeat! We see Saunamen winning the second game, tying it up the scores, 1 each. After another almost 30-minute game. Man, this is going to be a long evening, Wasabi.
I have a feeling it's going to be a long evening, which means I might need to make a phone call in a couple of minutes.